We are live. Final one of the day. I'm going to let Facebook matriculate. I'm going to let Facebook gather information or people together. I'm going to let Facebook, what do they call it? Trickle the internet or crawl the web and let people know that we are in the building. The first thing I'm going to do early right now, I'm going to go ahead and start my watch party. Because what I'm finding is that when you have watch parties, you get a lot of success in this business. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my personal page. Oh, I got to do it on my cell phone. I'm going to go to my page on my cell phone while Facebook does this thing, and I'm going to host the baddest watch party you guys have ever seen. My name is Brian N. Bean. I'm the founder of the Extra Digit Movement. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to tell everybody to text me personally on my watch party. Text me personally, keyword 10K giveaway. That's right. We're giving away $10,000. We're going to invest in you guys who are investing in yourselves. Text me keyword 10K giveaway. Oh, no, I'm going to say I want part of the 10K. How about that? I'm just going to have some fun with people. I want part of the 10K. Have your watch parties going because we're locking and loading. If you're in the right place in the right time, if you want to talk income shifting, you're in the right place at the right time. If you want to talk cash flow expansion, if you want to talk basically coming out of this quarantine better than you went in, you are in the right place at the right time. I promise you that. So we're going to show you guys how a lot of us are winning during the quarantine, how we're growing our income and our cash flow by extra digits, how some of us are buying new homes, some of us are investing in land, some of us are paying off debt, some of us are decreasing our taxes. We're doing a lot of cool things. I can't even tell you how many things we're doing with this extra income because so many different people are being affected in so many different ways. And Extra Digit, just know that we believe in growing your income one digit at a time. I'm going to upload something for you guys real quick. I'm not going to keep you all night because this is the final one of the day. I do want you to know that we are having these for the next 10 days at 12:25 Eastern, 5:25 Eastern, and 10:25 Eastern. So think about morning, noon, or afternoon, evening, and late night. This is for our West Coast crew as well. And I'll be right back with you guys in the next 2 minutes to discuss income shifting and how to change your mindset, how to shift your mindset and shift your income at the same time. Stand by for a 60-second countdown. If you do me a favor, you just joined us, go ahead in the comments and type in the cities that you guys are dialing in from or watching us from so we'll know how far our reach is going. I appreciate it. We want to know how far our reach is going for sure. And we also want to know, we want you to do us a favor and let the person who invited you, text them right now or inbox them right now and say, I'm on the 10 o'clock, right? I'm on the 10 o'clock. That means you're on the 10 o'clock, so we'll know to get back with you and give you some of the perks and benefits that we're going to talk about and make sure that they get back with you and get you signed up for our 10K giveaway. We're investing $10,000 back into individuals who invest in themselves. We're going to show you guys how to self-fund a home-based business that personally generated me $500,000 so far in just 8 months. Can you believe that? $500,000, a small investment, because we're going to show you guys why the best investment in the world you can make is in yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and make it happen. Jersey in the building. I see you, Jersey. I see Atlanta, Georgia. I see you, Alabama. McCalla, Alabama. I see you, Birmingham. I see Waterford, Connecticut is in the building. Shamley, Georgia is in the building. Snellville, what's up? Teresa is in the building. Columbia, Tennessee. Houston, Texas. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Man, everybody. Palm Springs, California. Cali, we did this for you, right? We want to go late, so it's only 7:30 out there. So let's make this happen. I got a cast of people ready to help us today with a lot of powerful testimonies. First, I want to let you guys know what we do in our organization. Again, we show you how to grow your network. And we do it using strategies, not sales, not hype. but actually real strategies that wealthy people use that they really don't teach you in schools. And that's important. It's because if you want things to change, you have to do different things, right? I think too many of us are really, really closed-minded. Here's what I tell people. If the NBA is having fake fans in the stands because people can't connect, and Major League Baseball is canceling games left and right, and the NCAA or college football, two of the major divisions, the Pac-10 and another division, decided they're not going to meet at all. Churches can't meet, they're going virtual. Schools can't meet, they're virtual. Why in the world do you feel like things aren't eventually going to change for you, or could possibly change, or just the shakeup in something like this tells you that things can change rapidly just like that? People lost a lot of money in their 401ks when COVID hit. Small businesses, man, God bless them. A lot of them shut down when COVID hit. Major corporations, what was it? Nordstrom's or Neiman Marcus or somebody? Gone. You like, man, it's only been like 60 days. And this quarantine thing could last 2 years, believe it or not. So we have to prepare for war in times of peace. So I want you guys to understand that financially, a lot of things could get worse for you before they get better. So what we do is we believe in jumping on the front side of things and making things happen and providing solutions. Everybody you know right now that's winning is providing a solution. And that's the one thing I want you guys to understand. There are normally 4 things that keep you struggling financially, but with COVID, all 4 of those things have magnified. I got a good friend of mine I'm going to bring on the line, man. I love this guy's personality. He's a no-nonsense kind of person, but his heart is huge. You can always tell. He cares about his people. Mr. TKO. What's up, Mr. Hayes?
Brian, good, man. What's going on with you?
Hey, I'm excited to have you tonight, man. Let everybody know real quick a little bit about your background, where you from, and we're going to handle these questions for the people.
Look, man, hey, listen, my name is Tariq Hayes. I'm from St. John, Hosky, North Carolina, okay? I have been in the military, retired, and actually got into network marketing a while back. And now Extra Digit Movement and MWR, I can see clearly now.
You can see clearly now. So this is something you haven't experienced before, this type of excitement, right?
This type of excitement, man, this mentorship and this coaching.
Are you getting paid every day? That's number one.
Oh, I am, Brian.
All right, good, man. Now you left out a major component, man. We can't leave this out. You're not to be played with. You're a boxing promoter as well, or you have a vested interest in boxing. I know you love the sport. I remember one day we were on a Zoom and you had on like 2 gloves. I was like, man, Al is serious.
Nah, you crazy. Nah, I do sponsor a local professional boxer. His name is Michael Williams Jr. here out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Actually, that's my nephew, and I'm on the team of Team Williams Jr. So yeah.
We got to check him out, man. We got to check him out. He's doing good?
Yeah, he's doing good, man. He's 12-0, and his actual trainer is famous, so everybody up here should know him, Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Jones Jr. is his trainer, my man. Hey, man, we got to get Roy to get this income shifting going, too. At some point, we got to bring these worlds together.
Exactly. Yeah,
hey, man, I appreciate you, Al. I really do, man. So tell the people real quick, you know that inflation is sky high. You know that taxes are going up. Talk about what COVID has done. What have you seen in your industry? Prices have gotten more expensive, obviously, and taxes are going to get higher. How has COVID caused those things to explode?
Well, on the downside, man, COVID has really impacted a lot of individuals as far as them being able to do the things that they was doing before, you know, being able to go out, being able to eat. So when they do order out on DoorDash, or they actually order close by and go and pick it up themselves, it's actually a little bit more than what it was before COVID. So they attach an inflation amount onto it so they can make up for the people who are not there, you know, in abundance. Right.
Yeah, because in this country, right, as long as we meet and everything's fine, right? We're going to the game, we tailgating, concession stands, tickets, public transportation. You know, we hanging out at the club, and the after party. We're going to the bar. In this country, when you can't meet, everything shuts down. And right now, a lot of people can't meet. So they tried to do something right out with the stimulus checks, but then what's the long-term effect of those free checks? Well, we think they're free. What's the long-term effect of that happen?
I mean, we all know that we think they're free, but you got to pay that money back. You know, that's not a loan. Well, that's not a gift. That's a loan.
A grant.
A grant.
So we got to pay that money back. So over time, you basically saying taxes are going to be higher and higher and higher.
They are.
So when you think about it, guys, taxes are going to be higher because stimulus checks have to be paid back. Inflation is already high because business owners have to jack prices up because less people can meet. NBA shut down, Olympics postponed, baseball postponed, games left and right. Schools can't meet, colleges are virtual, daycare impossible. Our favorite spot out. Now, me and you bald headed, but you know the barbershop used to be where we hang out at, right?
Man, listen, my barber is charging outrageous right now. I got a 4-year-old, and I actually set him an appointment up every 2 weeks. Now, every 2 weeks, it used to only cost me about $18 for 2 haircuts. Right now, it's $50 for 2 haircuts.
Immediate price increase. So what we tell
yes,
people is if you can't increase your income at the same rate they're increasing their prices, you are done. So watch this. Al said he's getting paid $20 a day. I'm gonna introduce you guys to some people getting paid $30 a day, $100 a day. I've been very, very blessed to earn $500 a day, right? So today, these are minimums. Now we get paid 10 ways: 500 today, 500 yesterday, 500 the day before, 500 Friday, 500 Thursday, 500 Wednesday, 500 Tuesday, 500 Monday. Can you imagine? Just imagine going to the mailbox every day and there's a check for $500 in there. We're gonna show you how. Here is why this is happening, and I think a lot of people miss this, but it's true. The reason most of us are successful is because we've decided that solutions are more important than problems. Every company you know right now that's winning, they're providing they're providing solutions to the problem. Those of us that are losing right now don't realize it, but all you got to do is step your game up and say, okay, where can I add or where can I contribute to the problem, right? Or where can I solve the problem? So I'm gonna pull up a slide here and show you guys how this works, because the main thing is this. Oh, my browser blocked it. All right, let me try this again. The main thing is this. If you are in a position where you are like Instacart, or you are like Amazon, or you are like Zoom, or you are like Uber, where you're providing solutions, your money's getting greater. Al, I saw a stat, man. Zoom right now did like $48 billion because people are doing more things like this because we can't connect. So talk to them real quick about the solution that we provide and making wealth real. We just said, hey, if other companies are making billions of dollars using solutions, what's the one thing that we can do right now, Al, to help people make solutions and stay safe?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, Brian, making wealth real, we do provide solutions. So the same way that Amazon and Zoom and the people who are generating these masks are feeling the need right now, we are being able to feel the need as well. So the stimulus is only a Band-Aid. You know, we need some stitches on the problem to most individuals' finances. So at the end of the day, if we can show individuals how to get their taxes down, how to get their credit scores up and their debt down, at the same time making some income and taking their current cash flow and showing them how to expand that out by doing all 4 pillars, I believe we provide one of the most important solutions.
All right, so you talked about the 4 pillars. So I want you guys to see this. Here's why we're winning. What solutions are we providing? Well, I want you guys to write down 2 things. We do 2 things really, really well, and I want you to put this in the comments. Cash flow expansion and business income. Cash flow expansion and business income. So the first thing we do is we help you expand your cash flow. Now, your cash flow is the money that you currently have. In other words, if you could take the money that you have right now and make it grow by using our 4 pillars: Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max. These are the 4 pillars that we use to help the money that you currently have go further. Now, people say, well, wait a minute. What is the business? Well, guys, for $228, you now have the ability to buy into a franchise, just like a McDonald's franchise, for $2 million, or a chain of them, right? Or just like a franchise fee of $250,000 for McDonald's. They made billions of dollars and served billions of burgers with burgers, fries. Billions of dollars in food with burgers, fries, shakes, and apple what? Apple pies.
Apple pies.
Now, if people don't have $250,000 or $2 million, you can get with Making Wealth Real. And I'm a DJ here for a second. Let me increase the size of this. You can get with Making Wealth Real, and guess what? Our 4 core basics are only $228. We have enrolled agents with the IRS helping you lower your taxes. We have a credit restoration program or specialist doing the work for you, helping you restore your credit. We have Bill Shredder, which our negotiators will help you lower your monthly expenses. We have Equity Max, which will help you eliminate your debt. We have Wealth Max, which will show you how to increase your assets. So Al, I always tell people, this is the one roller coaster you want to ride, okay?
Exactly.
Taxes down, credit score what? Up. Debt going back what? Down. Assets going what? Up. Now, Al, I got some surprise guests, man. $4 a day, $119 a month. All these guys got crazy, crazy results. $228, put this in your comments, $228 once, $119 monthly, a staff of experts. This is $4 a day is what 119 equates to. A staff of experts works for you. Now, which one of these pillars you want to tackle, like as far as your personal experience? What have you seen some serious results from, other than your daily pay?
Oh man, I've seen some serious results from Money Max. What I did was I turned around and I uploaded my 2 pay stubs and my last year's tax returns. And with that being said, MWR was allowed me to lower my taxes down into my paycheck, and they put $127 back into my paycheck per month.
Now, here's the good news. What I like about that number, right? Some people say I got $1,100 a month. Some people say I got $800 a month. Some people say I got $38 a month. Some people say I got $200. It all depends on what your exemptions already were. But here's what I like about what Al did. Your business now pays for itself. Am I right? The 119, if nothing else, the tax dollars that were going out, now they cover your business. So are you now self-funded, so the money you make now is all profit? True or false?
True.
True. Now the $20 a day you got coming in for $600, it becomes all profit. Put this in the comments, guys. Let Uncle Sam pay for it. Let Uncle Sam pay for it. See, Al, if you have a business and I don't, please tell the people the difference. Let's give you the business. And let's say I'm that person that's like, I'm skeptical. I don't believe it. I got to do 80 years worth of research. Like $228 is $2 million. Knowing, like my friends, knowing they got it. They just want to act like they got to do $1 million worth of research. You have a business, I don't. What's the difference between me and you at that point?
Well, I'm taking advantage of the tax breaks that the government gives a small business owner at the end of the day that's doing a 1099 and have a home-based business. So you're paying all of the taxes on your job, the federal and the state, and everybody else is taking out taxes on you. And what's happening to me is I'm taking advantage of a tax break by having a home-based business. Then at the end of the day, I can write off my mileage, my gas mileage, my gas expense in my car as I'm traveling, and I'm speaking to individuals about this business. And you and I both know that everywhere we go, we have to mention that the fact that we can help individuals with MWR. So I'm taking advantage of the tax breaks, and everybody else is paying too much in taxes, Brian.
So in this case, me, I got a cell phone. I can't write it off because I don't have a business.
Exactly.
I got internet. I can't write it off because I don't have a business. Al, do you know most people, they won't even get a business a whole year to see the huge deductions they would have gotten and get all their money up front and don't have to pay the government back a dime. They won't get a business a whole year just to even see what their Schedule C would have said. That's the difference between a person thinking what? Short term and what?
Short term, long term.
And long term. So I got some people on here I'm going to bring up real quick. Let's talk about this credit max game real quick. Miss Josette Ray, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Brian?
Yeah, Josette, you so calm, cool, and collected. She said, what's up, Al? You from the DMV, right, Josette?
Not originally Detroit.
Woo,
But yeah. Yeah.
You live in the DMV now?
Yes, I do.
So
In Maryland.
That's what is that? Maryland, DC, Virginia.
Yes.
So what pillar do you want to talk to us about tonight? Equity max, credit max, wealth max?
Credit max.
Okay, talk to me. What happened?
So credit max, I loaded up my credit reports, all 3 of them, and then they went to work for me. So I was in like the mid to high 6s, and it got me up to mid 7s now. And so I'm still getting points, 1 and 2 points here and there, and I'm moving towards that 800 club. So I'm excited about that.
Nice. So would you say at least 50 points or more?
Yes, it was about maybe like 80 points
So your interest is going all the way down.
down. Yes,
Now,
absolutely.
I understand you got kind of a credit max, equity max combo. What happened with, now that your credit scores are going up, how's your debt looking when you put your numbers in the software for that?
So my debt is definitely going down. So the creditors plan was like at 15 years and 10 months. And then now MWR's plan is like half that. So it's like 7 years and 5 months. So my debt-free date now is 2028. And my millionaire date is February 2036. And that's changing because I have daily pay that's paying and I'm putting that money towards that. So that'll
Nice.
accelerate that.
So worst case, and I don't think people know this though, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of Americans make $1 million working between the ages of 18 and 65. $1 million slips right through your hands. But when you give the government a third of it, and then you got mortgage, credit cards, student loans, car notes, you don't even see it. So what you're telling me is you basically will be a millionaire even if you just stay on the plan you're on, but you put some gasoline on the fire too.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
how often are you getting paid and what you getting paid per day minimum?
$20 per day once a month. So 600 a month.
600 a month. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Let me know when you get in that 800 club. That's pretty strong.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to kick you out of the studio and make room for somebody else. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll see you later. So, guys, these are the kind of things this is what I want you to realize, man. Al, we get those testimonies all the time. The 4 pillars, let me show everybody how they look because I don't think you realize how easy this is. All you have to do, guys, is click on Money Max, click on Credit Max, click on Equity Max, and click on Wealth Max. And then watch this. Over here it says Ask the Expert. So now you have a trained professional, an enrolled agent with the IRS helping you lower your taxes. You have a trained professional that has been restoring credit 25 years, helping you with your credit restoration. You have a trained professional showing you how to snowball your way out of debt and do this plan instead of this plan. If you do this plan, it's going to take you 13 years. If you do this plan, it's going to take you 7 years. Now that's what? Like hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest that we've saved. In fact, let me give you these statistics. Let me give you the cold, hard facts. Well, let's see. Oh, this is not that presentation. Let's see. Al, we did 13,000 years shaved off of because of Equity Max. We've saved Americans 13,000 years in debt elimination. 13,000 years in 1 year.
Yep.
$60 million in tax savings in 1 year. 60 million. That's $5 million a month. In Wealth Max, we've helped people with a $25 million have been invested in Wealth Max from our company in 1 year. We're a baby company. So what I like about it, Al, is the simplicity of the portal. Talk to people real quick about how they can log in or what the process is so they won't think it's all complicated. How easy is it?
How log into the portal, Brian?
Yes, any of them.
Okay, so I mean, all you gotta do is click on one of the portals, Credit Max, Money Max, Equity Max, or Wealth Max. You log in, and once you get in, they're gonna start asking you to upload certain documents and put in your information so that the experts can go to work for you.
Now, how much more do you like that, Al, over doing it yourself? Because I had a guy challenge me one time. He's like, Brian, I can do this myself. I can lower my own credit. I can do my own taxes. Talk to people about the value of your time and done for you.
I mean, time is everything because we both know that, your jobs and life and your family and your kids, everything kind of consumes your time. So at the end of the day, if you can have a team of experts working on your behalf while you're sleeping, working on your behalf, depending on what coast you're on, working on your behalf while you're actually, working or taking care of your family. So instead of you trying to do everything yourself, like you always say, Brian, we always hire someone to get us in shape. We always hire some mechanic to actually fix that and repairs our cars, but we don't hire an expert to help us repair our financing, and that just kills me.
That's it. We know every other walk of life to bring somebody in, but then when it comes to your money, we want to get tight, and that's why your money tight. Let me bring in Mr. Richard Harden here. Big Rich.
There he is.
How you feeling, man?
Man, fantastic. Good to see you, brother. Wait, we're doing different shirts today, though. I didn't coordinate.
Okay, I see you. Wait, bring your mouth. We can barely hear you, Rich. Bring the thing over a little bit. Is that a headset you got on? Bring it over some.
But let's go to the microphone up there. Can you hear me up top?
Is he loaded you out?
Yeah, he kind of loaded me, Brian.
You low, Rich. Do what you normally do.
Hang on. Let's go. Can you hear me now?
That's a little better. Just hold it right here.
All right. It's not.
Okay, so talk to me. Which one of the pillars helped you the most?
Wealth Max eventually. But it started off with Money Max, just understanding.
Go ahead.
Because with Money Max, that brought me back $636 per check. And I get paid twice a month. So that's $1,272 over that I was paying before I even got to my regular money. So
let me make sure people heard you. $600 a check, $1,200 a month came back to your house. You were giving the government $1,200 a month too much.
Too much.
Now give me a figure. What have you done with that money to help it even grow more?
Oh, well, the first thing I did was I went to the next max, which was Equity Max, to start paying off the debt. So I took what I got back from my paycheck and put it into paying off my debts. So we were able to pay off $50,000 in credit cards over the course of this year.
Nice. And now you say ultimately Wealth Max. What made you say ultimately Wealth Max is going to be your favorite one?
Right, because here's what you got to understand. If you try to invest money right now before you get the credit cards out of the way, there's not much that you can do that earns more than a credit card costs. But once you get it back, with Wealth Max in my private reserve account, we're averaging 7 to 11% a year versus the bank account, which was doing less than 1%, or the 401k, which was doing negative 6%.
Right, that's right. And people lost their shirts, man. When COVID hit and the market tanked, people lost like 5 and 6 figures in their 401k. You can't make it's hard to make that stuff up.
Right.
So way to make the shift, man. Way to make the shift. So all in all, how much are you making per day now as well?
Making $50 a day in Make Wealth Real, in addition to what the money's doing. And we're right at 92% to $100 a day.
So right now,
my job, I work, but I'm so excited about my money making more money than me. That's the new race. It's not impressive how much you make at your job. It's how much money your money makes when you're not working.
When you're not working.
Income. If you got a good job, great. Put the rest of the money to work. It's job insurance.
That's it. Job insurance. Good stuff, man. I'm going to kick you out of the studio and make room for somebody at the end. Cool? Thanks a lot, man. Peace. So, guys, we hear this all the time, man. So, Al, let's show them the money. You ready?
Let's do it.
We talked about increasing their income. So far, I'm sorry, their cash flow. We talked about Money Max. We talked about Equity Max. We talked about Credit Max. We talked about Wealth Max. This is the only thing you guys have seen so far. Helping your cash flow get better. Taxes down. Debt down. Interest down. Expenses down. That's just common sense. Al, we're going to hop on this side now. Let's get the money up. Let's get some more income coming in. Let's show them how these daily text messages are coming in. We get paid 10 different ways. Now, for the sake of time, we can't go over all 10. Big Al, break down, because you've experienced this. The bonus that everybody can take advantage of, especially with our 10K giveaway, is this momentum bonus. Talk to us real quick about this one. How important is this momentum bonus? How does it work?
Hey, that momentum bonus is very important because seeing is believing. So once you get your first 3 individuals into the business as qualified financial directors, you start getting $50 per person that you brought into the business. On top of that, you get an outside customer, and now you start getting the daily pay. So you hit a $150 bonus for bringing your first 3 into the business into your first 30 days. Then you get an outside customer, and you start getting $5 a day from there. So you've made $50 a person.
Wait. Hold on, slow down. Hold on. Stay on the 150, 450, because you're gonna ruin this.
Okay. I got you.
Okay. Stay on take them up. When the 3 get 3, what happens?
So when the 3 get 3, you get 150 in your first 30 days.
Okay, you get 150. The 3 get 3, you get 450.
And then now if your first 3 get 3, you get 450 within your first 60 days.
And if it keeps going,
And then if it keeps going in your 90 days and those 3 get 3, you get 900, which totals up to $1,500 for your momentum bonus.
there you go. Now, this is the part you was excited about. Now tell them, now what are they getting per person if they help them get going?
Okay, got you, Brian. Per person, you get $50. Okay, so for everyone that you bring into the business, you're getting $50 per person.
Nice. So now let's do the math. I want y'all to see what he was saying. So you got an opportunity now. You invested $228 one time, $119 a month. If you help 3 people get in their own business within 30 days, that's $150 extra. If they help 3 people, that's $450 in 60 days. If they help 3 people, that's $900 in 90 days. But along the way, you earn 50, 50, and 50. So you made $300, your investment back and some. And not only that, you also have now qualified for the daily pay that he was talking about. And we'll show you guys that goes all the way up to $1,000 a day. Now it gets better because now we need the leverage to kick in.
Yeah.
So let me show you guys how this works. I introduced some people to this business. You earn anywhere from $10 to $75 for individuals you don't even know. So let me give you an example of one of my pay stubs first. So this is, I didn't know Jennifer. I didn't know Quentin. I didn't know Robert. I didn't know any of these guys in yellow. Right? I didn't know Samuel. I didn't know Charlize. I didn't know Christina. But now it adds up. So when I first started in the business, Al, my first check was only $28. Everybody laughed. My next check was $38. Then it grew 400, 300, 300, 200, 900. You see how it works? What happens is when leverage kicks in, now you're getting 600 in one day, 300 in one day, 400 in one day, 658, 210, 130, 615, 48, 23, 1300. I took a $200 investment, 228, and turned it into over $11,000 in 1 month. See, what you guys have to remember is leverage is a wealth principle. It's not it shouldn't be foreign to you. Al, this is what I tell people. You have people who come to America with $100 to their name. But you know what they're smart enough to know? If I'm going to be here, I got to take this 100 to make what?
Another 100.
Another 100.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to take my 200 to make 800.
Mm-hmm.
You got people in America who will hold on to their 200 because they're afraid of losing 200.
Yep.
You got people that come to America to take 200 and make it 2,000. You see what I'm saying? And it's just a mentality. And why do you think people think like that? What do you think it is about us that make us so skeptical and scared?
I mean, because we was always taught to invest in everyone but ourselves.
That's
so
right.
at the end of the day, you know, we see security in others versus in ourselves. So if somebody gave us an opportunity to grow some money, we would rather say I got my money in their thing versus my money in my own thing.
In my own thing. And guys, I'm telling you, before we go, if you can take $228, I personally am approaching $500,000. If I haven't already passed it, and by the end of the year, it could be way more than that. We still got 4 months left. I don't know an industry where we can help so many people win. And the main thing right now is stay home and stay safe. If you ain't got to be in people's faces, because I'm going to tell you something. The mortgage company doesn't care. The banks don't care. Car note doesn't care. Health insurance doesn't care. Al, they don't care their unemployment is sky high. They still want. Al, they make enough money. They could be like, you know what? It's a pandemic. Not just the U.S., a world pandemic. So we're going to chill for 6 months. We'll put everybody's payment on the back burner. Y'all, let's pick this back up in February of next year. Al, they could do that. They could do that. Your mortgage company could do that with a blink.
Mm-hmm.
Your cell phone company, your gas company, your electric company, they can give you 6 months. They make billions. They don't care. They want the money now, and we have to risk our lives to go to a job and possibly bring COVID back when we really could just stay home and stay safe and make money.
Yeah, that's true.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
I got a gentleman out here, Mr. Q, been waiting to talk to me. Mr. Q, what aspect of the business you want to talk about?
Man, I want to talk about that daily pay.
All right, so let's explain it real quick. Go ahead.
The daily pay, I'm at $20 a day. I've been in 60 days. So I'm about this close to $30 a day, which would be about $900 a month.
Now, what has that done for you, man? You've been immensely successful for quite some time. You do great. But why would a person like yourself be so excited about an extra 600 quote unquote dollars?
Well, it's teaching you about leverage. It's teaching you about, making money when you're not working. Solid money is the best money. So for me to be just exposing to get this type of money to offer services that everybody needs is a life changing for me.
Now we have people that are approaching. Well, I'm on the $50 a day slide. Gail Andrews, Don Wilson, Cortez, all these guys. You heard from Richard earlier, Bert Sims, Amber Johnson. These are $50 a day people, right? Sean Hill, Brandon Caldwell, $1,500 a month. I'm gonna put both you guys on the spot. You're both at $600 a month. Give me a time frame for that 900. Let's go for the 30 and jump up to the 50. Al, how long is it gonna take you?
Say again, Brian.
How long is it gonna take you to get to that 900 a month?
Oh, it won't take me long. Won't even take me 6 months.
Oh, you at 20 a day now?
Yeah, I'm at 20 a day now, so I'm right there close to $30 a day. That's $900 a month. So that I'm 60 days in right with my man. So it won't take me that long at all.
All right, I'm gonna give you, since you're saying 6 months. I don't think you heard my question. I'm gonna say you'll be there by the mid-September.
Oh, okay. You saying when will I get to the $30 a day?
I'm saying how long it's gonna take you.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying how long it's gonna take you to get.
Oh, it won't take. Gotcha. It won't take me less than another month.
Okay. All right, cool. I see you put your headset in. Q, how long is it gonna take you to get to $900 a month?
Man, I'm 15%. I'm trying to get there in the next few days.
I know that's right.
So for both you guys, before we go, we got the $10,000 giveaway happening. For new people watching, we're going to invest $99 back in you after you join the business, $119 back in you after you join the business, or some of you guys are going to get the whole $228 back in you. We just believe in investing in people who invest in themselves. And that's the main thing about Extra Digit. We don't believe in free. You go ahead and invest, show us that you're worth it, and then we got $10,000 that we set aside. Our leaders, area directors, district directors, regional directors, national director, we said, hey, let's put $10,000 on the table and show people that if they give this business 2 months, their life can change, and we'll give them a reimbursement or a partial reimbursement. How cool is that?
Super cool, bro.
Cool.
Super cool. All right, so Q, I'm gonna let you go, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're on that $600 a month. Y'all race for it, man. Y'all both need to be at $900 a month by next month.
That's
all right.
Will do.
So look, Al, before we go, the car bonus is in your sights, man. $500 a month, easily approachable. Let me give you guys a number if you want to know how to hit it. 50 people roughly on your team is about $500 a month. Roughly 50 people on your team. You don't believe me? Ask Miss Whitmore here, Travis Whitmore. You don't believe me? Ask Mr. Darius Vickers. You don't believe me? Anthony Moore. All these guys, man. Sean T. Hill, Yas Anderson, Coach Deloach. $500 a month. Herschel Gibbs, Brandon Caldwell, Lieutenant Colonel Larry Stewart. Now this gets bigger. When you see people like Mr. Junior here, this is our good friend Junior from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, talks to 9 million people every morning. Call me today. He's about to really take things to the next level. It's really about to get serious. You're going to see some big things from Junior. He just hit district director. He's on his way to $1,250 a month. Quanah Sims, the Wealth Whisperer. She's at $1,250 a month. She's approaching $3,000 a month. Mr. Charles Ivory already has $3,000 a month. He just bought his new truck. He's about to buy his new car. Guys, his new house. All of this happening, Al, within 8 months. 8 months in, people are earning $3,000. Christy Howard, for example, is deciding what she want to do with her $3,000. You know why? Because we don't have to get a vehicle. They pay her $3,000 a month, whether she gets a car or not. Charles Ivory went out here and said, I'm going with the $3,000 a month. I want my car, my mortgage, and everything else paid for. They still give him the money. And guess what? That's on top of the daily pay. So listen, guys, we got to go. It's getting late. What we're going to do is get with the person who invited you. Let them know if you're number 3. I'm out. I'm okay. My credit is fine. My checking account is fine. My investments are fine. I got plenty of investments happening, and I'm not worried about COVID or quarantine or anything. Number 3 is you lucky, because a lot of us are worried about all of that. Okay? Big Al, number 2 is a member. Talk about what the members do. How much is the membership, and why would they benefit as a number 2?
Hey, Brian, number 2 says, man, I heard everything you said, but, you know, I really don't want to take advantage of, you know, making the money. But I do care about those memberships that you was talking about. So Credit Max, Money Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max, I really could take advantage of that. So that's what a number 2 normally does.
A number 2 is $79, guys. In the notes, put number 2 equals 79. That's for members only. And number 1 says, I'm all the way in. I want the 228 investment, the 119 a month, which Uncle Sam will pay for it, the business will pay for it, your account plan will pay for it. But you want Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, Wealth Max, the business, the daily pay, the car bonus, the daily guarantee, the momentum bonus. You want it all for 228 one time. Remember, we're doing these overviews tomorrow again, 12:25, 5:25, 10:25. Afternoon, evening, and night. And we're going to train you in the middle. Get with the person who invited you. Let them know if you're a 3, 2, or 1. We'll give you a game plan accordingly. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same channel, 12:25 Eastern. You guys have a good night. Peace. Thanks, Big Al.
I appreciate you, Brian.
Way to go.